Hello, my name is Philip Finley Bryan and I am a user of Blue Mars, a virtual world. We are featuring here Arcadia, one of the cities within Blue Mars. But it's a city with a difference. It has a boneyard. We are entering here, and as you can see, there is an agreement. And the agreement allows you to get an overview of what this particular city is all about. You accept the conditions and then you apply as a citizen scientist. You add your details and you have to fill out this form before you enter, because you are undertaking a role as a scientist to investigate the Martian boneyards. You are asked to identify yourself and where you are in the scheme of things. What is your role within this wonderful 3D environment? Some people may call it a game. It's a little bit more than that. I'm editing this video. The full video can be seen on my blog onlybluemars.com, and there you will find links and a help search for the different features of Blue Mars. But this is Arcadia. Welcome. This is our table where we bring our specimens for analysis. We'll be coming back to this in a moment. Here we have the investigation board. This is where we add notes and what theories are being proposed as to what different bones are about. As you can see, it's very easy to navigate. And it's also very attractive. One thing I love about Blue Mars, and especially about Arcadia, is the interface. It's very, very professional. This is only an introduction. You should visit Blue Mars yourself to get a real feeling. It's free. It's easy to join. Just go to bluemars.com, download the client, register, and you're in. As you can see, you can add notes. And your notes are added to the general store of knowledge that appears in the board. As you can see, it's so easy to use. If you can use a mouse, if you can type, you can interact with Blue Mars. After this, I'll be taking you to the actual boneyard, and we'll be able to collect bones and see how it all works. Now I'll teleport to the boneyard proper, and I'll visit a cave where there is a skull. The great thing about Blue Mars is that transportation is instantaneous. You might be familiar with other games where you have to res, where you have to load and your avatar has to spawn, if you like. Here I'm talking to one of the development team. We shake hands, we interact. Here the development team member has pointed out that there are paw prints on the ground. I initialize my scanner and I scan the object. This is my scanner, and you'll see in a moment how it all fits together. Now I'm heading towards the cave. One thing I do love about Blue Mars is the scale. That's wonderful. Everything is in proportion. This is a group activity. It's not something that you do on your own. There is a scientific development team at your disposal to help and advise and to guide. I'm sorry, I have to edit this. I've edited out a glitch because Blue Mars, like life, has glitches. We're used to them. Here you can see I've collected some samples and they're now stored in my log. I go round and I look for items. And then I head back out of the cave, back to the analysis table. Here you get some idea of the scale that we work on. And we travel through a virtual cave. Of special note is the lighting. Look how real it is. On your left you can see there is a chat box. This is where other members in Arcadia are exchanging notes, chatting, talking. And look at the scenery. It couldn't be more real. Here I'm going to head back to the transporter. I click and I'm transported back to the main hall. Here I am, ready to begin my analysis. Initially there's a little glitch, but here we have a list of all the items I've collected. I'm very new, I'm an ordinary user. I'm learning. Isn't it a delightful way to learn? We're able to measure the items, the artifacts that we collect. It's very sophisticated, but the interface is such a joy to use. It's all flash based. But one thing that sets Blue Mars apart and sets Arcadia apart are the graphics and the interaction. You might call it a game. It's a lot more than that. I can see a time where this could be a university course. I can see a time where there could be an exam and you could get credits for your work, for your study, for your analysis, and then for your theories. How did this all come about? What are the boneyards? Whose bones are there? Are they human? Are they Martian? Mars and the human race go back a long time. I was introduced to it when I was a child. I called it Barsoom. Edgar Rice Burroughs, the creator of Tarzan. He was, I think, the first to say, hey, let's go to Mars. Let's see what we can find. It's an adventure. NASA's been there for real. It all fits. We're all working in this wonderful multimedia rich environment together. I'm sorry I have to be brief. Visit Blue Mars. Visit Arcadia. See the paw prints we found? Interesting. What are they? Fox? Dog? Coyote? People have their theories, and they've written them up. Items are tagged. People add comments. People say what they are all about. It's so interesting. I learn things. I'm sure if I count those toes, I'm sure if I go onto Wikipedia and do some research, I'll be able to find whose paw prints those are.